Hey crafters, Andrea here. Here's just a quick little video to let you know what I've been up to. Been involved with a couple swaps. I was in Steph One Grins or something like that. I'll put it in the description. I can't remember for sure, but I know it's Steph. And hers was an image swap, which I've never done before, and I loved it. It was the quickest, easiest, no-brainer swap I ever done, and I was done in a half an hour. I loved it. The other swap I'm involved with is a Halloween banner for Galecrafts, and the theme was Happy Halloween Vintage. I didn't have any vintage paper, and I just recently cleaned out my scrapbook room, which I promise will be my very next video, because I wouldn't do my projects that I had to have finished by the end of this month until I clean my scrapbook room. Black and white goes with everything, whether it's contemporary or vintage, so that's what I went with. So I just created this coffin chipboard tag. It's just two tags that I traced out from a pattern online and covered the chipboard with just regular cardstock and then inked the edges. And there's two coffin pieces sandwiched together with one of those celebrated little craft bags. I don't know if you could see that inside. And I just cut out the chipboard W and covered it in pattern paper. I did that with my Cricut. And then I attached a glittery epoxy Jolie sticker with a little spider that has little googly eyes. And if you notice, there are ribbon coming out the top. It's because that's where a little tag is, and it has a little skeleton. Then I cut it off my Cricut with little googly eyes, and then it has my information on the back. Then another swap I was involved with, which is my last swap for just a little while, because I gotta just kind of take a breather. I've been doing a lot of swaps this summer, and with all the stuff that I saw in my scrapbook room, I kind of felt sick because I realized, oh, I'm a hoarder, which I know most of us crafters are, but I realized that there's a lot of stuff that I first bought when I was scrapbooking, so that's how much I hoard. So anyways, but other tag swap was from Artofmarie, and we were supposed to use scraps, and the challenge was using the scraps, and the theme was nature. So I just made an owl, which I inked all the edges and shadowed it. And if you notice, if you can see on the actual owl itself, there's like gold glitter edging on it. And then I just created a tag on my Cricut, cut the chipboard off on there, and there's my information, and took my pattern paper that was part of my scraps and covered them. So each one of the pattern paper is different, as well as the eyelet, but the owls are all the same. Alright, lastly, the thing I'm working on is I mentioned that my cousin had a baby, and I had made her daughter a scrapbook about 4 or 5 years ago, and all the paper in here is, the pattern paper I should say, is my mom's eye, and then if you notice, I used a child's ear cartridge on all the pages and used a lot of the boy themes. And then the back chipboard piece, I mean not chipboard, I'm sorry, cardstock piece, is that Coordinations shimmer, no, they call it pearl paper, I'm sorry. So I backed it all with that, and it's like I don't know, like a champagne ivory color. Hopefully you won't get too much of a glare. This just has a bunch of words, says hero, brave, super fast, blah blah blah, and then a little cowboy. Sorry, I'm trying to not get the glare here. I don't know, I tried to move my light, it wasn't working very well. And a little scooter, a little birthday. Sorry if I go too fast and it's kind of glared. I'm trying to not have it be glary. I'm sorry if the camera work sucks. Excuse my language, but I was too lazy to get out my tripod because I knew I'd be going through this and it'd be a pain. So, please bear with me. I know there's a lot of people lately been too lazy to get out their tripods, or they've had broken tripods just because they wanted to do a quick video. So I'll try not to ramble too much. That's another thing I've been noticing in videos, a lot of rambling, and The funny thing is I don't even think their rambling is rambling, but my favorite part is when they throw the captions in there. That totally cracks me up. My favorite person to listen to on YouTube is sorry if I could talk, Roxy Fur. She is so hilarious. The subjects that she talks about, they kind of sound like a public service announcement, because she talks about the most random things, between menopause, leprechauns, people being duped on the internet, CSIs. I love it. It's so hilarious. She always has something entertaining to say. And the fun thing is, it's got nothing to do with crafting. She will do a whole segment and show how she made a tag or whatever kind of crafty thing, and have this totally different message. So you never know what you're in for with her. But I love it. It totally cracks me up. Another person I love to listen to, and here's the last page, is Galecrafts, because she is so easily excited and so happy and so bubbly, and it just cracks me up, because she will squeal about the little things, little racks and things, and it's just so funny. She is truly authentic. So she's another person I love to listen to, because I kind of feel like we all are kind of like that when we get racks or swaps and stuff like that, but I feel like a lot of us kind of hold back a little bit because we don't want to sound like a fool, but secretly we all love to watch everybody else get totally excited and enthralled. Alright, so there was my ramble. And other than that, not really much going on. I promise my next video will be my scrapbook room, because I got Jetmax cubes and everything else, and I did everything all by myself, except for my husband shortened some shelf railings for me and hung up a little decorative shelf. Everything else I did all by my lonesome. I do know how to use power tools, which is awesome. And I probably will have a haul video pretty soon, because I did just get 2 new Cricut cartridges. Even though I'm so sick of seeing haul videos, there are still some really neat ones out there that people have some unique stuff. So I'm still looking in, so don't think that I'm ignoring you. But and I also ordered a bunch of stuff off Crafty Steels, Peachy Cheap, Crop Chocolate, and Paper Tray ink, and I also ordered an stamp set off Scrappy Moms, because I was watching Momo's blog hop today for the Scrappy Moms, and of course she enabled me. But anyways, I am going to get going here, and have a great evening and stay crafty.